so dama dee jaay phone yoo xamante ne am na 2 sim am na boo xam ne 1 sim la tamit xam nga so maanaam banque bi ñoom ñoo fi nekk xam nga ñoo ma nekk Trust Bank maanaam staff yi nekk ci biir foofu noonu ñoom yëpp dañ ma understand seen liggéey seen staff yi Trust Bank xam nga so da nga gis ne maanaam ñoom ñoo fi nekk so da nga gis ne léegi suma am na ñoo xam ne dina jël suma number pour fu ñu nekkee fu sori ñu call ma defal leen seen crédit den ñoom am nañ suma account bank number ñoom mun nañ koo def foofu noonu den anyway suma pare man mun naa dem foofu noonu ma dem jël si ko mana sanga so den suma ko jëlee foofu noonu ma mun naa call borom ne ko jot naa xaalis bi xam nga so saa mu bëgg rek tamit mun na maa call at the same time ñoom bëri nañ ñoom ñu bëri ñu ngi fii lu xam ne dañ ma def call rek xam nga so ma ngi leen jox suma full adresse nga xam ne ñoom mun nañ maa call anytime ma tootoo leen ko so da ngaa gis ne tamit phone si tamit di same team la nga xam ne ñoo xam ne dañ ma ko dee supply nii su ma leen jaayee xam nga dañ jox leen seen xaalis nekkul suma own xaalis la dee jël jënda dañ ma dee jox nii su ma jaayee dem fay leen seen xaalis mana sanga ak crédit bi tamit da nga gis ne tamit dañ ma ko dee supply pour su ma jaayee ni dem delloo leen seen xaalis xam nga so benn koto la kooku mu ngi liggéey foofu noonu xam nga so moom a dee jox crédit bi ma jaay ko Africell ak Gamcell comme bi ak Qcell so da nga gis ne ay scratch card saa def de am ay sim card ak ay memory card mana sanga so da nga gis ne yooyu ñoo nekk sama business man Trust Bank fi da nga gis ne man daal bii moom a gënal ci banque yi xam nga so da nga gis ne lu ma bëgg rek ci yi laa ko dee mën a toppatoo because xam nga seen staff yi dañ gaaw si lépp xam nga duñ leen mën a waste time ni customers yi xam nga dañ mën a am understand seen liggéeykaay bi xam nga loolu moo tax man tamit man tànn si banque bii nii moo nekk Trust Bank.
I started working here at Trust Bank in 2007, March. I am presently an assistant manager in the corporate department. As an assistant manager in the corporate department, I deal with credit. The corporate manager is basically tasked with dealing with credits, you see. That's the major thing, but it's not the only thing. We do other things. And I am also responsible for the tourism sector, which I believe everyone knows how important it is to this economy of this country. Tourism is probably the second biggest sector in this country, and this is the sector I manage, together with agriculture. Agriculture is number one, is the main cash crop of this country, and I'm currently the manager for that sector. I deal with companies that are involved in agriculture. Companies like the Gambia Produce and Marketing Board, which is the biggest in the country, I deal with them. I am their credit manager. Okay. Basically, when I talk about tourism as well, I talked about the hotels and the facilities we give them. I deal with all the hotels that have an account with Trust Bank as their credit manager. You see, I give them money in the form of loans and overdrafts. Okay, these facilities are used during the season, so that it can maintain the way the hotel is run. The importance of this sector cannot be overemphasized. We all know how important tourism is in this country, how important it is for this country. Okay, we give the hotels and the restaurants and all the travel agents that are involved in the tourism industry finance so that they can maintain this sector properly. We have, for the past couple of years, experienced a decline in tourism, but that has changed. I think last year's tourist season was exceptionally good. I have spoken to managers in this sector, and they have informed me that they have done extremely well this year. This season is coming to an end, and then all the managers are evaluating their hotels and their performances. But as far as this bank is concerned, all the hotels have done extremely well. With our support, they've all done well. They're quite grateful to us. I was in the UK from 1992 to 2006. I've spent about 17 years in the UK studying. When I went to England, those days were easy that you can work and study. But as we all know, it is now different, completely different. New and young people will find it difficult when they go to England for studies, you see, unless they are on scholarship. Myself, I never had scholarship. I had to go and work and pay for my education, which I have did. You see, things have changed now. Obviously, with these home office regulations, things have completely changed. I have always had the ambition to work for a bank because my brother works for a bank in the Gambia when I was a student. I was going to Muslim high school when my brother was working for a bank. I've always seen how dedicated he was and how hardworking he was. So that has inspired me to choose banking as my area. When I went to England, I went to study pure banking. I did not study anything. I did banking purely, which is called the Chartered Institute of Bankers. That's what I did. When I finished my banking, I joined another school called School of Finance and Management, where I did business administration. Together with my ACIB and business administration, I am here now working for this bank, which I'm very grateful to. While studying in London, I was able to secure a job with a company called Ladbrokes. Ladbrokes is probably the biggest company, biggest racing company in the United Kingdom. I've worked there for 7 good years, starting from a cashier to the position of a manager for 7 good years. Working in a bank and managing your private life are two separate things. One has to work, and then there are working hours, obviously. We come here and work from 8 to 5 o'clock. After that, we have our own things to do. We have our families to look after, and then we have our private things to do. So obviously, when I come to the bank in the morning, I try and do everything I should or could do and do it. When I finish work, straight into my private life. Going to the gym is something that we do to help us, get away from, thinking of, what has happened, what a hard day you have, the other day or whatever. You go to the gym to refresh your brain. You go and meet friends and sit with them, go down to the beach, have a walk at the beach side, and all those things are things that we do, just to release the pressure, of the work. It's of course pressurized. We all are pressured to achieve, what we're supposed to achieve, so that this bank can continue to be the #1 in this country. What I mean by the pressure is how even, because people expect a lot of things from you. When you're at work, you help them with their finances. Even people don't realize that there is work, there is life after work. Even after work, people keep calling you, asking for certain things about their accounts and facilities. But as I said, there is private life. People have to do their private life. After work, there is life for people have to concentrate with their families. These are things that we do when we come to work. You see, at work we try and help our customers, listen to their problems, try and solve it as best as we could. But out of work, we also have our private life. What I enjoy most is challenges with my customers. When a customer gives me a task to perform, which is really hard, I try to work very hard to make sure I satisfy him, bearing in mind that there are rules and regulations and policies of this bank. We also always have to remember there are policies that are laid down that we have to follow. Even though we're here to serve the customers, we are also here to serve the bank as well. With honesty, you see. Honesty is one of the things that we practice because it is part of the job.